Season 2, let's go!
Let's talk about anything
Literally anything.
Over dinner.
With Pao.
and Abby. Follow our socials on Instagram and Facebook at Over Dinner with Pao and Abby.
Get your visuals on YouTube and listen to us on Spotify.
Enjoy! Welcome back to another episode.
Of Over Dinner by Pao and Abby.
Hi, how are you?
We were supposed to upload a vlog today,
But something happened. Something unexpected happened.
it's actually my first time to experience that. Nagwala yung hard drive ko. Wala, deads na siya. So all the files that I've been editing, all the project files, dead. So you guys can expect a vlog from us.
I think this weekend.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ayun.
Sayang, yung earthquake pa naman sana yun.
Meron ba?
De, joke lang.
Samok. Okay, G. Meron ulit kami topic tonight.
Meron na naman kaming alam.
Okay. Nalalaman natin every day.
Okay.
Sige, babe. Go. Present
Actually,
the topic.
parang 1 minute lang natin naisip yung topic na to.
Yeah. Nakaupo lang tayo. Tapos parang, sige nga.
Okay, so the topic for tonight is how influencers affect us. Teacher yarn. Apa. Repeat after me.
Okay, how influencers affect us.
So, first, let's
Teacher Abby.
bagay ba?
Bagay.
So, first, let's define what an influencer is.
Oh, shucks.
What
May visual
influencers
aid ka,
are.
besh.
Ganun talaga tayo
Okay.
dito.
So,
According to it.
Okay.
According to Merriam-Webster, wow. An influencer is one who exerts influence or a person who inspires or guides the actions of others.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Can be a good thing and a bad thing, right? Okay. With my experience kasi as an influencer, to be fair, brands were getting me as their influencer 5 years ago, 4 years ago, especially when I started triathlon, diba? Like athletic brands, ganyan, mga lifestyle brands. I don't know how, but alam mo yun, kasi may mga measurements eh. Also, kasi in advertising, in my industry, we don't call them influencers. We call them key opinion leaders, KOLs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So parang we measure the sales or the brands or the awareness that people are putting into the brand because of this particular person. That's how babaw my interpretation is.
Ako naman, diba, I used to work as a social media manager
Yeah.
/ sales of this
/
company.
Earthang.
Earthang.
Okay.
So anyway, before, ako yung nagpo-push to get influencers.
Mhm.
Kasi parang we had a point where we weren't getting that much sales. So I was like, let's push going into influencers na. Let's give influencers and then X deal ba? Parang ganon. Okay naman siya kasi it really did improve sales. Like, it's like what I'm doing now also as an online shop owner.
Yeah.
Okay siya kasi you really get people who buy from you. But you really also have to pick who the influencers are.
Yeah, because it's the easiest, I think, for brands. Kasi, let's say, for example, you're a niche brand. Let's say, for example, you sell pens. Who would you get? Of course, you'd get authors. You'll get politicians.
Public speakers.
You know, the people who are in the literary business or kahit public speaking business because people see them use your product.
Also depends on the pen. Pwede rin architects, diba?
Yeah. Yun nga. So yun nga, yung pagiging niche nung brand, it's easier to market everything with an organic material attached into it, diba?
Mm-hmm.
Yun. So,
an organic material attached into the pen?
Oh, shoot. That sounded way different in my head. But anyway, babe. Yeah, yun nga. So, how do they affect us? Like, do you think were you ever influenced by an influencer? I mean, not just by
The items you buy.
hindi lang siya sa consumerism or anything.
Like your
It's like your
personality.
behavior.
I guess so, yeah.
Really?
I mean, I'm super into fitness influencers right now.
Yeah.
Sobra.
Linda Sun on YouTube.
Okay,
We're
baka
fans.
Hindi naman yun
Baka naman.
naintindihan. So you have to watch her. She's really good, I swear.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it did. Kasi with fitness influencers, parang mas naging into working out ako, mas into eating healthy-ish. Pero like, I prep my own meals now. Yung ganon. Like, I used to find prepping meals such a hassle.
Yeah.
But then, when I saw that they do it also, parang ako na rin, parang ang saya nga ng feeling to make your own meals in the morning.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Tsaka mas masaya yung feeling na nagwo-workout ka so you can eat more.
Yeah, that's true.
No? And not naman eat more, but eat within your yun, yung needed calories for the
Yeah.
day.
And also, I think influencers also, kahit hindi yung, fashion or, even fashion and beauty influencers,
Yeah.
na rin ako, not just fitness. Kasi parang the way you dress up, sometimes, I don't know, I think it's like parang what do you call that? Nasasanay ka, tapos nahawa ka na rin.
Yeah. Parang yun nga, na-influence ka ng mga tao na yun.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. Because I have issues with some influencers na they call themselves influencers, especially on TikTok. Na parang, are you sure that you really want to influence people that way? Diba? Na parang nang tutulonggis ka ng mga tao and then you're parang, ayun lang, you're trying to normalize being a kupal. No?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, from all the influencers that I follow on Instagram, na sobrang few, most of them kasi they don't consider themselves as influencers. They consider themselves as like legit artists.
Content creators.
Not even like artists talaga. They just put out their content on Instagram so people can see it.
Wait, so I just Googled a while ago
Yeah,
that there
okay.
are three types of influencers. There are yung mga mega influencers, micro and
Macro.
macro
Yeah.
influencers. So the mega influencers are the people with 1 million and plus followers who are yung mga artista, yung mga
Justin Bieber, mga yan.
athletes na celebrity athletes
Right.
like Tiger Woods, yung mga
Yeah.
ganun. I mean, bad pala yun. Bad, di ba may bad issue kay Tiger Woods?
No naman, he's a good guy. He's just he got stuck in a rut lang. Pero yeah, domestic violence actually, yeah.
Yeah, and he's a sex offender, right?
That's true.
So anyway, na naman tayo.
Yeah.
And yung mga basta celebrities, anyway, you get the point.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are the mega influencers. The micro influencers are those yung mga like people with less than 1 million or even 1 million 500,000 to I think
Yeah.
10,000 followers to 1 million followers.
Yeah.
Sila yung mga I think beauty. Sila ba
Yeah.
yun?
Maybe and fashion. Basta
Hindi naman
basta you
binasa
get-
ko, hindi ko na maalala.
Basta you're in that realm of
Yeah.
parang dami ng followers. You're in there na. Let's say for example, you just post wherever you eat, ganyan. Pero you have 50k followers or mga ganun.
Oh yeah, sorry,
150.
yung mga executives, yung mga ganon.
Yeah.
Ngayon ko lang na na yung brands pala are macro influencers.
Most. Yeah. You know why?
Why?
It's because of the specificity of their target market. Right?
Gets.
Because when, let's say for example, kasi it's directly connected to advertising talaga influencers eh. So there's this saying that when you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one. That's why when you launch a specific campaign and you get specific influencers, you really have to be specific with your demographics, with your target audience. That's why they get macro. That's why it's really easy to communicate with the people that they want to reach.
That's true.
Right? Let's say, for example, the demographic is me. Like, I'm a working guy. And then I try to be fit now in this pandemic, ganyan ganyan. So I would look for people who I think works also, like they have a day job, they have side hustles, they have a
Mhm.
business.
Mhm.
And then yun, parang newly married, ganyan, starting a new family. Yun yung mga ifa-follow ko. And then everything that they use, I'll get influenced kahit subliminally. Yeah, so ganun kaya brands get macro influencers.
Mhm. Saka you tend to buy more products from when you see items that the person gets or
Yeah.
'di ba parang gano'n or
Mhm.
has.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, what are the pros and cons of influencers?
Pros and cons. Yun nga eh,
Let's
kasi
start with cons.
let's start with
Nega
cons.
agad.
Hindi kasi it's such a hassle for this in this technological universe that we're in, because they have no way of filtering people na nagiging influencers. Gets? Kasi everyone can be an influencer, but not everyone can be a responsible one.
Mhm.
Clout is easy to chase as long as you're willing to put yourself out there. Diba? Let's say, for example, this person in TikTok, si B. Diba?
Si B.
Si B. Hindi
Oh,
ba hindi si Marvin
si
Fojas
Aunt
yung B.
Julie.
The first letter of the name is B.
Ay, hindi ko siya
And
kilala.
then Y
Akala ko
yung last name niya. That person is really toxic, and I don't want anyone else to idolize this person. Kasi this person is doing everything just to be famous.
ano yung TikTok niya? B. Yeah?
Eh.
Oo,
Yeah.
oo.
Si Glam. Glam Bam.
Glam bam.
Di ba? Yun
Okay.
yun eh. Yun yung con dun eh. Kasi, yun eh. Parang, what do you have to do to be an influencer? Well, first, you have to have so many followers.
Feel na feel pa niya yung sinasabi niya na good publicity and bad publicity is still publicity. Like, may interview siyang ganun. Tapos parang ako, okay.
Yeah.
Trip mo yun, pero
Yeah. Could be
you
right,
gotta
but
control what you post. I mean,
yeah.
kids nowadays follow their idols
Yep.
also.
Yep. At saka, let's say, for example, not just that person, di ba? Meron ding iba na parang, you don't know na ano ka na pala, na influence ka na pala nila. Like, these YouTubers na, alam mo yung masyadong bargas.
Mhm.
Yung mura na ng mura.
Iiwan ng lahat.
Focus!
Totoo.
Yeah,
Totoo yan.
Parang, ano ka ba talaga? Like, are you just being real? Or is that an image of you just so people can can laugh? Diba? Kasi, iba yung nakakatawa sa nakakatuwa eh. Diba? And most influencers that are doing it now, they veer away from the nakakatawa part eh. They just go for nakakatawa because nakakatawa gets clout.
Yeah, and it makes more money.
And it makes more money.
That's
Diba?
true.
So where's the responsibility in that?
Also, sometimes, yung negative side rin niya also is when you don't have the privilege to do what other influencers do.
Oh, we were talking about this.
Yeah, like, you see influencer shopping, and then we're in a freaking pandemic.
Yeah.
Parang, for me, okay, sometimes it's good. I mean, it's your
money.
Yeah, it's your money.
Yeah.
But then, if it gets to the point that it's, alam mo yung nakaka-toxic na for other people, na parang, I can't even buy groceries for the week.
Yeah. Tapos, just goes to show how flawed paano yung pag-choose
I mean, I get it.
influencers.
Like, sometimes they really, they're working eh.
Mhm.
It's their gift to themselves.
Yeah.
But then, if you post it all the time,
Mhm.
parang, sometimes, as an influencer,
Mhm.
you also have to be, what do you call this? conscious
Yeah.
na with what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Not everyone has the privilege and has the money to spend on what you're buying.
That's true. You know what? I had this thing wherein I did a purge kasi on Instagram. That's why I don't consider myself as an influencer now, because from a number of followers, I patiently deleted them all and followed only those that I want to follow, and I know that would develop my character, 'di ba? So, yun yung sorry. Yun yung ginawa ko. I just unfollowed more people and then followed people whom I know lang, and then I retained my followings lang sa mga tao na nakakilala sa akin talaga in person. Why? Because it affects me also. My followers do affect me. Like, I have nothing to post. Like, I don't have any brands right now. I don't get brands anymore, brand deals anymore, because I'm too busy with work. And you, 'di ba? And starting this whole thing. Tapos parang magugustuhan kaya to ng followers ko if i-upload ko, and it looks very mundane. It's ordinary, but it makes me feel happy. 'Di ba? Let's say for example tayo, kailangan tayo, mag-picture tayong dalawa, and then I post it on social media. Na parang, will my followers like this? Will they think that I'm better off single? Yung parang ganyan. So that's why I stopped giving a damn about what other people think, especially
And
on
that's
social
right.
media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what also, okay, and maybe now I kind of take back what I said about them, spending their money and stuff. Kasi it's their right.
It's part of their lifestyle,
Yeah,
especially
it's part
those
of their lifestyle.
influencers that are really into branded
Yeah.
stuff. That's why they got famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pero hindi meron ding side na the people who are following you are not that,
Yeah.
you can spend once in a while, but if that's your, ewan ko, basta that's just me. I think
Yeah. Maybe
nakakaano rin siya.
siguro that time, are you still following that influencer or those influencers? Really? Yeah, maybe it's high time to unfollow them. Because if it makes you feel that way, then that influencer is not the right influencer for you.
Ang galing ah.
Yeah. Joke nga yun. Ginawa ko lang yun sa utak ko ngayon. Chamba yun. I swear. Chamba yun. Promise. Yeah, pero ganun. Kasi we see that a lot on Facebook, di ba? Like, quotes about unfollowing influencers and start following real artists. Like singers, dancers, passionate people. Di ba? Hindi eh. Sometimes following influencers is entertaining.
Yeah, maybe that's just it. Parang I think you just have to limit what you see.
It is.
Yeah, parang I admire them, but then there are times when I'm like, I think this is too much na coming from what we're dealing with right now.
Right.
Pero, na-appreciate ko rin sila kasi, ang galing nila kasi, kahit may pandemic, the pro naman is, kahit may pandemic, di nila na iniisip.
Right.
Parang, I just wanna spend. Because you never know na baka hindi ko na siya mabili in the future now that I have money, and then go spend.
Right.
So, may pros and cons din. Yun. So, feeling ko yun yung pros and cons ko dun sa kind of influencer na yan.
Yeah. Because you know what, honestly, if I still consider myself as an influencer, that purchase that we did, or the purchases that we did for the last 3 weeks, I would have posted it. Because I know that people dig that. Like, oh, wow, you bought that. Oh, wow, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, did I really want to post it? Diba? I don't want to post it because I know that a lot of people are experiencing the stuff that we're experiencing right now. So I'd rather not. But because I want my followers to engage, kumbaga, I would post it.
So, do you consider yourself as an influencer?
Right now, no. Before, yes.
Natanong ko na ba yun?
Not yet.
Okay, tama naman ako.
You ba? Kasi you also like you have a lot
feeling
of
ako
followings.
influencer.
Dami mong followers.
Hindi, madami lang akong followers.
Yeah, but before also you
I
did brand
used to
deals.
yeah, I did. And I used to get invited to events because of my number. Actually, I don't know why. Like, sometimes they would just message me. Then I'm like, oh, wow, okay. Diba? We went
Yeah.
to this event in Shang
Yeah,
for this
for this
brand.
brand.
Na I was so shocked. I was like, okay. And it's a brand that, wow.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't think I would be invited
Yeah.
to that kind of event. So, parang, maka nga. Pero I don't consider myself as an influencer kasi I'm not like, post na yung promo
Like,
ko. Hindi ako ganon.
Yun nga. Yun yung sa ano niya kanina, 'di ba? Yung sa
Feeling ko yung sa akin sa dami ko lang friends. Maybe that's my
sana all
market.
true.
Yung
Your
events.
circle kasi.
Events.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that much products, but I get invited to events, to launches.
Yeah.
Okay na rin. I mean, may freebies din doon.
Yeah. Totoo.
Actually, masaya.
Masarap naman pagkain.
Nalasing kami sa isang event. Story time, one event. Yung wine sa isang event.
Lasing kami. Libre.
Sabi namin, sa'yo dito, grabe wine, overflowing.
Oo sarap
May bar pa, diba?
May bar pa.
Open bar.
Tapos parang lahat sila, they're socializing and stuff like, hey, how's business?
No, everyone was talking to each other like, they really know each other. Doon ako parang, ba't ako nandito? Dabawen niya lang naman ako, na-stuck nandito sa Manila.
Tapos, kami ni Abby, parang kotay wine. Tapos nandun lang kami sa sulok nung retail store naman. Sarap.
Kapal pa ng mukha natin. Pag ginawa natin yung parang pre-game.
Yeah. Oo nga. Oh my gosh, ang kapal ng mukha natin.
Nag-agree up. Sorry, another brand
Yeah.
mention. But yeah, we went to another restaurant. And then, uminom pa tayo after. Parang, solid. Sarap
Solid.
ng snacks. Sarap ng cheese. Oh, but I miss going to events, no? I
Yeah.
mean,
Me also.
That's the only thing na social, yung parang social events are my kind of events too. Kasi, even if you don't talk to other people, basta may kasama ka, masaya na kasi it's a big space.
Pagkain.
At saka free wine, free food. You don't even have to talk to anyone.
Also, babe, yun nga, yung parang you don't consider yourself as an influencer, right? Even though you get invited to these
It's
events.
Just, yeah.
Because it all boils down to the definition of influencer na binasa mo kanina. Like, you have to deliberately influence people or post content that would influence people for you to be able to say that you really are an influencer.
So, ano yung sa akin? Ito, labas ng labas.
Ano yun?
Pang-event.
Ano ka? Free lunch journalist. Free luncher na events ka. Free lunch.
Basta mo check-in lang yung place.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's
exactly,
why.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then you
no, I get it.
tag the event, and then your friends will see it. And then that's it. Like, oh, okay. It's open na pala. Yung parang mga ganyan, di ba? Yeah.
Galing ah.
Sa amin kasi...
Thank you. Toot!
Thank you, fruit. Di ba? Yun yun, di ba?
Tama.
Yung sa amin kasi before, as a team, we got sponsored by a brand. Or we get sponsored by brands. And then we have to deliberately post them for awareness, ganyan, and for them to be able to get this message across that these people use our brand and they're 24/7 under the sun or 24/7 on their feet running and stuff, ganyan, blah 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 blah. Like everything. That's why we had to to deliberately post everything.
Wearing my tooth at work. Wearing my tooth in
Yeah.
the gym. Wearing my tooth.
Yeah, I can swim with this toot.
Mm.
Diba? Yeah. It pairs with my phone. That's why it's a very
Nice tooth.
nice. Bastos. Yun. Pero yun, pros and cons. We didn't have any prawns. Gutom na.
Alam ko, kakakain lang natin.
Di ba ako kumakain? We didn't have any pros yet. Prawns.
Pro nga yun. We get...
Hindi. Pros na kasi yung cons ng influencer culture, di ba? We already discussed that some influencers are not responsible. Like, pro naman.
Some are responsible.
Some are really responsible.
Yeah, like mind-blowingly responsible.
Yeah. And like, that's why I wouldn't want to consider myself as an influencer because I can't do those things that they're doing. Like, every statement that they make, sensitive. Like, wow, you're so safe.
And they really help.
Yeah.
Parang,
Ay, sorry. Mali pala yung sa akin. Yung sa akin, yung ayaw ko pala, yung mga influencers na nasa middle lang. Ayaw ko yung ganun. Gusto ko yung ang pro ko sa influencer, yung they have a stand and they have an
yeah,
advocacy.
that's what I was supposed to say.
Yeah. Sige, go.
Like vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
Ang daming mga influencers na nagpo-post na nagva-vaccinate sila.
Doktor pala yung mga influencers na pinafollow
na
mo.
bina-vaccinate sila, which is a good thing.
It is.
And they say na you should get
It
vaccinated.
is.
Which is good kasi especially when anti-vaxxers or takot lang see that, may inspire sila, kung si ganyan naka-vaccinate, edi ako rin.
Right.
Also, with their political stands
That's
and,
true.
What else?
Yeah,
Beliefs.
yeah. And they're yun lang, yung parang believes. Madami, 'di ba yung leaf o leaves, believes. Pero yun, 'di ba? Kasi some influencers are really voicing out their opinion on certain issues, societal issues that other people are too afraid to speak up because they're influencers. Like they're scared, they're scared na they might get canceled and stuff like that. Na parang, I think it's part of your job to stand up to something because you call yourself as an influencer.
Be a man. Di ba may ganun?
Di ba? Yung parang, be a human being wherein meron kang sariling isip. Hindi lang yung kung ano yung sinabi sa'yo ng brand. Hindi yung porket sinabi sa'yo ng brand na we can't dwell with political issues. Hindi.
That's why I'd rather, it would be better for me kahit iba yung belief ko sa kanya, kahit iba yung political view niya.
Yeah.
Kaysa sa dun sa parang, I don't care about politics.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. I'm not in the position. Parang, okay, hindi ka pala...
Oo. Mas maganda yung influencer na nagpo-fight for their belief.
Exactly.
And, keep an open mind too na it's their belief. It might not be yours.
That's true.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
Respect.
Parasite reference if you guys have seen that movie.
Also, wait lang speaking of influencers, please vote for my friend for Miss Universe Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
Nueva Ecija candidate Micah Kabling Martinez.
Micah Kabling Martinez.
Shout out.
Pa-shoutouts naman. This Miss Universe candidate, si Micah, is a very responsible
good friend too.
And a very good friend.
She's very smart. You should listen to her interviews. Talagang bilib na bilib ako sa kanya, as in mind blown.
Like, how can you be that composed?
Yeah, parang
diba? Talking to a camera and talking to another
someone
person.
you don't know. Actually, diba? Parang kung podcast tayo lang
parang,
paminsan, sasabihin ko, diba?
Yeah,
siya parang
questions pa yun na like legit questions. Tapos parang, what?
Magkano yung bayad natin sa atin ni Micah dito? Joke lang.
Hindi ko pa yata nasingil.
No, but do please vote for our friend.
Yeah, so those are some of the pros and cons that we have right now, and I hope you guys are responsible enough also to pick who influencer that you want to follow, because some are really down there. Some are really human. That's why, ano mo yun?
Also, even if you follow influencers that you don't like or something, keep an open mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not because you don't want you don't like that person particularly. You're going to find a way to destroy this or that.
That leads to cancel culture.
Yeah. So parang yan nga, pag may nasabing mali yung tao or influencer yun eh. Hindi naman siya Diyos eh. 'Di ba? Hindi naman siya si Buddha na all-knowing eh, 'di ba? Tao lang din yun. It's your fault that you're trying to idolize that person and trying to put that person in a pedestal just because that person is an influencer, 'di ba? So yeah, pros and cons. I think that's for me. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had have to go with the Jollibee. Kilala mo ba yun?
Yun.
Yung friend ni B, ni TikToker,
Pero mas maayos yung
ni
friend
BG.
niya.
Ah, really?
Oo.
So
Oo.
I think I'd have to go with the Jollibee. What the hell? Dude.
Hindi ko get.
Hindi, basta yun yung sinabi niya.
Okay.
Anyway, what else? What else?
What else? So, I think we've...
Wala nang masabi, tinatapos na.
So, I think it's done.
Yeah.
So, sige. Ano nasabi natin? Pros and cons. What we think about being an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
How does influencers
Affect us. Yeah,
No,
yun pala.
yeah, yun na yung final
Oo
question.
nga. Yun nga. You go first.
Yeah, as I said.
My family.
No, as I said, influencers open my mind
Mm-hmm.
na before kasi without social media, you'd only think of like, okay, this is my life.
Mm-hmm.
Pero when you look at other influencers, parang, wow, iba-iba pala talaga yung buhay.
Right.
It's not, influencers are from all over the world and live differently.
Mm-hmm.
So, it opens your mind and it also, like, you see the good and the bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it makes you think, Ren, like, if you wanna be like them or ganon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say actually. Pero parang, may good and bad sides.
Right. Pero meron kang median, di ba? Ng each demographic.
Parang, it really opens your mind and it makes you think
Mm-hmm.
na parang, oh, should I follow this or should I not?
Yeah.
And, also, wala na akong masabi. Also, wala na.
Yeah.
Ikaw?
Me naman, I feel like before I was really I was in denial pa na influencers na nag-work ba talaga yan? Parang hindi naman ako na-influence ng mga ano na yan. Parang it does eh. Let's say for example, meron kang gustong stuff and you're not sure if it's nice or ano. Like maghanap ka talaga ng tao na credible enough na alam mong ginagamit yun eh. Yung ganyan. So, yeah, in some ways, lalo in consumerism, naapektuhan talaga
Pero
ako.
may naisip din ako about that.
Ano?
Do you know na sometimes pag ginaganon ng influencer, napapaisip ka rin na baka kasi bayad lang.
Yeah, but yun yung sinasabi ko na mamili ka ng influencer na i-follow mo. Kasi the influencers that I follow are not maybe they don't consider themselves as influencers because they're just consumers. Di ba? So, yun, parang alam kong hindi sila binibigyan, hindi sila binabayaran.
Don't go for paid ads.
Yeah. Don't go for paid ads. Ayun, yun yung sa akin. Pero the way I think, the way I live my life, malabo akong ma-influensyahan ng influencer. Parents ko nga hindi ako na-influensyahan eh. Diba? Influencers pa kaya.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, influencers for me are a form of entertainment and a form of reference when it comes to lifestyle. Diba? But I can't put them on a pedestal and idolize them. Because I know that that's their job and they're doing their job. You know, and they're doing their job. That's it.
In conclusion, love them or hate them,
It's
you
their
ate
job.
them.
Naging apple. Kainis. Parang yun nga. At the end of the day, love them or hate them, it's their job. They'll continue posting whether you like it or not. Because at the end of the day, you're not feeding them. That's their hustle.
Ding! Ding!
Hit like, subscribe, comment, subscribe, hit like.
Ding!
Yeah, pero yan. Yun yung sa akin. I think that's it for this podcast. Guys,
We had fun.
we had fun. This is fun.
This is fun.
This was fun. Pero, yeah, we're really hoping that we can upload our first vlog this week because asal talaga ng hard drive ko.
But anyways, hope you enjoyed this podcast or vlog or whatever.
Vlogcast.
Vlogcast.
shoot.
There you go. Now we coined the term.
Vlogcast.
Tapos yung pala, di pala tayo
Oo
nakakoin.
nga, marami na palang gumagawa. I mean, sabi na, baliw itong mga influencer na
So,
to.
wow. So anyway,
Thank you guys for listening, and we hope you appreciate this topic.
we hope you enjoyed.
Yeah. And if you have your
If you have more
comments-
questions,
yeah, or
comment down below.
Comment
or
down
send us
below.
a DM at Over Dinner with Pao and Abby on Instagram and on Facebook.
all right.
Ang galing yun.
Galing mo ah.
An influencer.
Para may spiel. A spiel.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Bye.